welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University. The Utes will kick it away to start us off.
Sets a kickoff.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will take the field first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as...
There he goes! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson will throw.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Snagged in the middle, it's Durham. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Third down coming up.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in, it's Durham. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The kick is on its way. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So Utah's offense will go to work for the first time today. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
He wants to go deep. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is how the wind can really affect the game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind. And that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy. And that's what caused the interception.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up for an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Anderson wants to throw. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. First play of the drive wants to throw. The short hands, it's Simmons. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh, he makes the catch. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And the Utes are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give it to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got enough for the first. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Anderson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cowboys come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And after that, the best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give to the tailback. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. And the Utes are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. 2. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wide open downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
And that's good enough.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Shakes off the defender. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. The Utes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score, and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats.
10, Wyoming, 0.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short. But I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Bunch formation for these receivers.
That's a first down for the
Dropping
offense.
back, it's Dampier. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bentley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch, it's Simmons. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you, and attack them.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Fitzgerald. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Anderson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
First down for the offense.
To first down. Got it set up on the outside. The screen always seems so easy until you find all of that traffic right in front, Jesse.
Yeah, and we see so many screens in college football these days, the ball getting spit out quickly. I think more and more defenses, Reese, today are just expecting it. They're practicing against it all week leading up to games. You can tell this defense well-versed right now on how to stop these types of plays.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Utes have pushed it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. QB draw. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They'll try it again after the incomplete pass on 3rd and goal from the 3. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about these defensive ends nowadays? No matter what scheme they're in, they're so strong, but so quick. So they can beat you with speed, or they can go through you. Either way, it's a tough spot for that offensive tackle to be in, and you saw that right defensive end come off the end and make the sack.
The Cowboys line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Utes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Durham. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Fitzgerald. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
And that's a
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Sargent. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just keep slinging it. Pocket breaking down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Fitzgerald. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Fitzgerald. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And that's another.
Wants to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And so many more times we're going to say go for it and be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking downfield very late in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Safe completion on the screen. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Utes will punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's Scott. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Anderson will throw. Here's a heat. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll run the sneak for it. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
17 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The give to the single back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. It's Bentley. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He leaves it with his back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Smashes through the tackle. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Sargent.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep trying to get the edge. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
2nd down.
Anderson wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to run, it's Scott. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. From the gun, give on the inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. And that one's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Utes decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Trying to get the edge on the jet sweep. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What a